Okay, so I'm just taking out all my pillow rollers now. I did quite a lot in this set. I don't normally actually roll as many when my hair needs a cut because, as you'll see a bit later on, the curl is pretty crazy to get under control. I have a little one as well who demands quite a lot of my attention, so she's sort of running around in the background, and that also limits how long I've got to do my hair, really. Anyone else with children knows that you only get a set amount of time before they demand all your attention. So what I do is I take out a row of rollers, and then I would take my Denman brush and brush that row. And then I will continue to do that until I've got all my hair out of rollers. And then I pin up half of it, and I've just gone in here with a paddle brush, which I find a little bit easier. I'm just taking my Olaplex oil now, which I do put in my hair when it's wet, but when my hair needs a cut, I find it really helps calm my curls down. And also, as I say, I don't have as long as I would like normally to brush out my hair. And I also put Bedhead smoothing cream in. Hopefully I won't have to do this again for a while because I'm getting my hair cut, so that'll be handy. So I just keep brushing and I mould it around my hands as best I can, but mainly it's just getting the brush through those curls and figuring out what your hair wants to do. As you can see, I got changed because I do get quite hot when I'm brushing out my hair because I have quite a lot of hair. So I tend to do most of it in, pajamas or something, and then I'll get changed and go in and give the rest of my hair a go over. I tend to as well give my arms a rest because I don't know about anyone else, but my arms get really, really tired doing brush outs. Ignore my little fringy bit there. It is growing out, so it is a nightmare right now trying to figure out what to do with it. So I tend to just end up putting a little curl in and pinning it down. So I'm just sort of flapping with it there to try and do that. And then I'm just going to keep brushing, 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 smoothing around my hands. I don't mind the fluffy vintage look because my hair's longer. I find it personally quite difficult to get it to sit smoothly, especially when it needs a trim. So I don't often get the very smooth, like Marilyn Pageboy look unless I used a ton of product. So I quite like the fluffy look. So I tend to just sort of get the front and the top as under control as possible. And yeah, once I've done that, I will just keep molding it until it gets to where I kind of like it, really. There's no real rules to doing this. It's personal preference. What your hair likes, remember, not everybody's hair is going to do exactly the same. So yeah, that's the final product. Blast it with hairspray.